The beauty of Asirpa. Sugimoto, I'm a new kind of Ainu woman for a new age. Asirpa is the deuteragonist of the Golden Kamuy series, and personally, she has quickly become one of my favorite female characters in Japanese animation. Seeing how no one has made a video about her apparently, I decided to make an analysis video just like the one I had made on another great anime girl, Nikaido. This video doesn't contain any spoilers, so even if you haven't watched Golden Kamuy, you're good. A masterful design. Asirpa-san appears very early on in the story and follows our protagonist Sugimoto almost for the entirety of the series. She's a member of the Ainu people, a real-life indigenous group that lives in the northernmost island of Japan, Hokkaido. I absolutely adore her design for its accuracy and respect towards the actual Ainu attire. She wears a white Ainu robe called atus, boots made out of deer skin called yuker, and her most characteristic piece of clothing is her matanpashi, her purple Ainu headband with white swirling motifs. As you can see from these photos of real Ainu women, the character design is almost photorealistic in its accuracy. What is missing is her traditional mouth tattoos, but we will get to that a bit later. Other than the accuracy of her design, what really stands out is that you can immediately tell a lot about who she is from her attire. She's dressed in warm clothes, fit for someone who spends time in the wild. She carries a bow, several hunting knives, and pouches, signifying her occupation as a hunter. And last but not least, she even wears a couple of important mementos which show her connection to other characters, such as her mother's earrings and her fur coat made out of Retar's deceased parents. Honestly, Asirpa's design should be taught in character design classes. It's simple, accurate, and says a lot about the character. No wonder she was chosen by the British Museum for the cover of their manga exhibition. Tradition and the new Ainu woman. Tradition is one of the cornerstones of Asirpa's character. Through the series, she introduces the various Ainu beliefs, both to Sugimoto and the viewer. The beliefs about the spiritual world and the various animal gods or kamui, the practices of her indigenous group regarding the hunt, life, and death. All this is presented with the utmost respect for the Ainu. Asirpa genuinely believes the various tales about the Wenkanmui, the corrupted animals, praises her traditional Ainu clothing and hunting tools for their utility, and throughout the series practices many rituals such as the crane dance, the chitatap preparation, and others. Nevertheless, this doesn't mean that she doesn't have an internal conflict regarding these practices. She doesn't want to get the traditional mouth tattoos that all the Ainu women get. She outright rejects Inkarmat's fortune telling as lies, and unlike many Ainu in the series, she doesn't have an issue spending time outside her camp, into Japanese cities, or interacting with non-Ainu people. Unlike many female characters in Western fiction who outright reject tradition, Asirpa finds a fine balance between tradition and modernity. This fine balance is one of the main reasons that she's so likable as a character and connects perfectly with my next point. Female anime character 101. All too often, female characters in anime are treated in a very exploitative way. Most series depend on the cuteness, the moe, and the quirkiness of their female characters to rise in the popularity polls and to sell various merchandise. This forces creators to design incredibly cartoony, unbelievably quirky, and unimaginably scandalous characters. The gyarus, the annoying kuhais, the seductive anime moms, the implausibly badass female assassins that never miss. You see what I'm talking about? However, this extremeness and this quirkiness results in many anime girls losing their humanity. They become cartoony escapist fantasies, and their character and their struggles or aspirations are completely omitted or overshadowed. Well, not with Asirpa. Her struggle between tradition and modernity, her quest to find the truth about her family, and her loyalty to Sugimoto are very real, believable, and human. Another thing that I love about Asirpa is how real her capabilities are. Like, yes, I know anime can be bizarre and characters can have supernatural abilities, but Asirpa acts her age. Her abilities, her capabilities are within the range of what you would expect for a girl around the age of 12, 13, 14. And she's not perfect by any means. Sometimes she's gonna miss her target, or sometimes she's gonna be overpowered by other characters. And that's fine. You don't need to be super duper badass or defeat everyone to be an interesting character. In fact, a female character who struggles and yet prevails using her wits, using her kind character, being the emotional center of the series, yeah, she does a lot. So, yeah. The verdict. Is Asirpa-san the most well-written female character in the medium? Nah. However, is she a great roadmap for how to create a fun, realistic, and likable anime girl? Absolutely. Expect more videos on Golden Kamuy from me in the next weeks, since I absolutely fell in love with this series. As always, if you like this video, hit like and smash the subscribe button. If you want to watch more character analysis videos, check out my Nikaido from Dorohedoro or my Thorfinn Karlsefni analysis videos. Leave a comment and tell me, what do you like the most about Asirpa-san? And who's your favorite character from Golden Kamuy? Until next time, fellow immortals.